Last thing, zero-click searches. We kind of saw a bunch of those, right? If I go back a minute, this is a zero-click search. This might be a zero-click search. What do we mean by a zero-click search? Well, a zero-click search refers to a search engine result that satisfies the user's query directly right on the search engine result page, so the user doesn't need to click into a website to find what they're looking for. Now, this often happens with queries that can be answered with brief facts, definitions, local business information, certain types of public data. The rise of these zero-click searches emphasizes the importance of optimizing for the SERP features, like the feature snippets, the local pack, the knowledge panels, because it helps you get found in these places here, because people aren't ever going to hit your website. So if you're not using this, you have no shot at showing up for these, these zero-click searches, right? People don't click on this typically. They don't, maybe they open this up, but they don't click on the page it goes to. So you've got to be aware of this, that these zero-click searches are having an impact on your rankings, right? So in May of 2022, SEMrush ran a study in the US, identified that 25% of desktop searches and 70% of mobile searches end without a click. So for every 100 people, every 100 searches, 25 of them get answered on a desktop without ever clicking to a website. And according to the SEMrush zero-click study, 57% of mobile and roughly a quarter of desktop searches leave the SERP without clicking on an organic or paid result. So if you're wondering why your organic traffic has been dropping, this could definitely be the culprit. If a lot of the things that you want to get found for bring up some of these featured stuff that we showed you a minute ago, then people aren't clicking through. They're just finding the result on the page and they're leaving. They got their answer, they go. So you've got to make sure that you are optimizing for this other stuff. Searches may not click on a result for lots of different reasons, right? Maybe they search for a local business or service and the local pack comes up and they see the thing. Maybe they want to know when they were open till, right? Things like conversions or calculators for searches like USD to euro or miles to kilometers. Google can, I can go to Google and say, convert 50 kilograms to pounds, right? There's my answer. I don't have to click anywhere. I go nowhere. So even though there's all sorts of calculators here and score things that show up, what are the odds I'm going to go click on this when I have my answer right there? Zero-click searches. I did a search, I get my answer, I'm gone. Okay? Those are the things that we're talking about. So public or celebrity information, right? Searches for public figures or celebrities often bring up the knowledge panel. I go here and I type in George Washington. Even as I'm typing, it comes up. Look at that, right? Click on that, and there's the knowledge panel. George Washington, born, died, spouse, parents, presidential term, height. I didn't know George Washington was 6'2". I didn't know that. There you go. When he was buried, where he's buried. I mean, all sorts of information in his knowledge panel. I don't have to go anywhere else at this point. Maybe not. Okay. So these results, these searches commonly result in what we call zero click. You're not clicking anything, you're just getting it right there. These enhanced SERP features like the knowledge panels, or local pack, these direct conversion tools immediately satisfy that user intent by providing a concise and precise answer, meaning they're going to get what they want without needing to click on a result. So if your rankings are kind of in the gutter for the last 2 or 3 years are dropping, it might very well be because a lot of those searches that people are looking for related to your business are zero-click searches. Other examples are looking for a weather forecast, looking for a definition, calculations, local business info like pizza place near me, gives you a map of restaurants and so on. These are all likely going to be zero-click searches, not take people anywhere. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for today, just for argument's sake. I've got a bunch of resources here as well that has some, and this is an outstanding article from Focus Agency, 15 top SEO trends for 2024. We're going to get into some of the things that they wrote in next week's thing. Great stuff. No, what's the future of SEO in 2024? Again, great article here from SEMrush. It's a must read if you are an SEMrush customer, because not only do they give you some of the things that are critical to know, but they show you how to use them and do them in SEMrush. So I actually took this thing and I sent it to my team. I said, this is something we got to take a look at more. Make sure that we're doing everything we can do to get things along the right path here. Tracking featured snippets, how to track them to see which searches have different featured snippets. People also ask knowledge graphs, whatever. SEMrush gives you the ability to track that out. Here's your SEO strategy checklist for 2024. 21 SEO experts offer their predictions for 2024, and then zero click study, a little bit more about zero clicks and what they do and why they're important and why you've got to be aware of them and what you got to do to try to get yourself in there.